kids, where are you? It's time for all the art to tell stories.
In the cozy village of Honeywood, nestled deep within the whispering forest, lived a young bear named Bella. Bella was a cheerful and friendly bear, always eager to share her love for life with her friends and family. She had a particular fondness for snacks, especially the sweet honey candies and crunchy acorn cookies sold at the village market. Every week, she would spend a good portion of her allowance on these treats, often indulging in them throughout the day. One sunny afternoon, as Bella sat on a log by the river, munching on a honey candy, her best friend, Oliver the owl, landed beside her. "Bella," Oliver said, "you know, if you saved some of that money, instead of spending it all on snacks, you could buy something really special." Bella paused, the candy halfway to her mouth. "What do you mean?" she asked. Oliver explained, "If you set aside just a few berries each week, over time, you could save up enough to buy something big, like a new fishing rod or a fancy picnic basket." Bella thought about this for a moment. She had never really considered saving money before. The idea of giving up her weekly snacks was a bit daunting, but the thought of having enough money to buy something special was intriguing. That evening, Bella sat down with a piece of parchment and a quill to make a plan. She decided to start small, setting a goal to save 5 berries each week by cutting back on her snacks. She would still allow herself one treat per week, but the rest of her snack money would go into a savings jar. Bella found an old jar in the corner of her den and decorated it with pictures of the things she wanted to save for. The next day, Bella went to the market with her weekly allowance of 20 berries. She bought 1 honey candy for 5 berries and put the remaining 15 berries into her savings jar. It was a small start, but Bella felt a sense of accomplishment as she dropped the berries into the jar. The first week of Bella's Frugality challenge was harder than she expected. She was used to having a snack every day, and the temptation to buy more was strong. Every time she passed the market, the smell of fresh acorn cookies wafted through the air, making her mouth water. But Bella was determined. She reminded herself of her goal and focused on the thing she wanted to save for. She found other ways to satisfy her cravings, like picking fresh berries from the forest or making her own snacks at home. By the end of the week, Bella had successfully saved 15 berries. She felt proud of herself for sticking to her plan, even though it had been challenging. One day, Bella's friend, Mia the squirrel, invited her to the market to try a new flavor of honey candy. "It's called Honey Blossom," Mia said excitedly. "They say it's the best candy ever." Bella's heart raced. She loved trying new flavors, and the thought of missing out was almost too much to bear. But she knew that if she bought the candy, she would have to dip into her savings. "I'll just have a small piece," Bella thought. "It won't hurt to spend a few berries." But as she stood in front of the candy stall, Bella remembered her goal. She thought about the fishing rod she wanted and the trip to the blueberry hills. She took a deep breath and turned away from the stall. "I'll save my berries for something special," she told Mia. "Maybe next time." Mia nodded, understanding. "That's a good idea, Bella. I should start saving too." When Bella got home, she added the 15 berries she had saved that week to her jar. She felt a sense of pride for resisting the temptation and sticking to her goal. Not everything went smoothly, though. One week, Bella accidentally spent 10 berries on a new scarf she saw at the market. It was a beautiful scarf with intricate patterns and soft, warm fabric. Bella couldn't resist buying it. But when she got home, she realized she had only 5 berries left to save. Feeling disappointed, Bella sat down and thought about what had happened. She knew that she had let her impulse get the better of her, but she also knew that setbacks were a normal part of saving. "It's okay, Bella," she told herself. "You can still reach your goal. Just keep saving and you'll get there." The next week, Bella was extra careful with her spending. She avoided the market altogether and focused on finding free activities to enjoy, like hiking in the forest or playing games with her friends. As the weeks went by, Bella's savings jar began to fill up. She had saved 50 berries, and she was halfway to her goal of buying a new fishing rod. She felt a deep sense of satisfaction as she counted the berries, knowing that her hard work and discipline were paying off. One day, Bella's mother noticed the jar and asked about it. "What are you saving for, Bella?" she asked. Bella explained her frugality challenge and her goal of buying a new fishing rod. Her mother smiled and said, "I'm so proud of you, Bella. Saving money is an important skill, and it's wonderful to see you working so hard toward your goal." Bella felt a warm glow of happiness. She knew that her mother's support meant a lot, and it gave her the motivation to keep going. After several months of saving, Bella finally had enough berries to buy the fishing rod she had been dreaming of. She carefully counted out the 100 berries she had saved and placed them in a small pouch. Then, with her mother by her side, she went to the market to make her purchase. The fishing rod was even more beautiful than Bella had imagined. It was made of sturdy wood, with a smooth handle and a shiny reel. Bella's heart raced as she handed over the pouch of berries to the vendor. "Congratulations, Bella," the vendor said with a smile. "You've worked hard for this. Enjoy your new fishing rod." Bella felt a surge of pride as she took hold of the fishing rod. She couldn't wait to try it out at the river. The next morning, Bella and her friends went to the river for her first fishing trip with her new rod. The sun was shining, and the water sparkled like diamonds. Bella cast her line into the river, her heart pounding with excitement. It didn't take long before she felt a tug on the line. She reeled in a big, shiny fish, and her friends cheered. "You did it, Bella," Oliver exclaimed. Bella felt a deep sense of satisfaction as she held up the fish. She had worked hard for this moment, and it felt even more special because she had saved up for the fishing rod herself. As they enjoyed a picnic by the river, Bella thought about all the hard work and patience it had taken to save up for the fishing rod. She felt proud of herself for sticking to her goal, even when it was difficult. With her new fishing rod and a growing savings jar, Bella began to think about her next goal. She had learned so much from her frugality challenge: patience, discipline, and the joy of achieving something through hard work. She knew that with careful planning and determination, she could achieve anything she set her mind to. One evening, as she sat by the fire with her mother, Bella said, "Mama, I think I want to save up for something else. Maybe a trip to the Blueberry Hills. I've always wanted to see them." Her mother smiled. That's a wonderful idea, Bella. Setting goals is a great way to make your dreams come true. If you like our stories, please like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell so you won't miss exciting stories every day. You are also welcome to share it with family and friends to listen to the story together. Love you.